Okay, guys, good morning. So early in the morning, I'm sweating already because we have a lot of things to do it outside. But today, we have again project for synchronizing, but this is different. So this one is no totalizing panel. We have directly in the panel of a generator. This is already installed there, the 8610, and we have the motorized breaker for the command of the automation. So this one is fully installed in every generator. So we have only to prepare for our every DG, which is the fuel, the preparation for the coolant, and the preparations for the oil and the cabling. So that is we're going to do the preparations first when the generator is here, and now we're going to one by one do the program, the testing, if we are done for the preparations. So if any of the faults, or if any of there is some problem, well, of course we are going to talk about it, and I'm going to explain to you also how and what is the causes of the problem, or how we're going to solve the problem if there is. So let's do, and welcome to our new project again. So come with me so we can do it, that one. And of course, thank you of course to the people who are always watching my vlogs, and for the people who are always supporting me. Thank you so much, and let's go. So okay guys, we are here in our generator number 1. So this is the setup for our generator, because this one is no totalizing. So this is our panel number 1. So it is already installed the 8610, and here's the connections inside. So this is already fully installed and fully set up, the relay and the wirings. So here is our motorized breaker. So it is already fully installed. So we are going only to test this one while preparing for the cabling. We are going to test this one if the breaker is closing or not. Then after that, we are checking everything for the wirings, for the biasing and everything, the program. So we are doing that one. So let's go to the other generator. It should be the same setup. So here we are, our generator number 2. So this is the generator number 2, same setup. We have the 8610 module, and then we have the wiring here. We have the wiring here for the 8610, and we have the fuses and everything, and it is also same setup. So here is our motorized breaker. So this is ABB. So this is CST Max. So let's go for the other generator number 3, so I can show you. So in here, this is our panel number 3. So this is our generator number 3, same setup, and this is 8610, and the same should be all the same setup, so it will not be complicated to you when you are working on this. So same here, we have the motorized breaker, and it is already fully connected and fully set up. So only the remaining balance is to do the program and to do the connections, this one, to the power cabling, and then I will show you that to you. So that's it. Then I will do the power cabling for this generator. Okay, so now guys, I will do the program for the generator number 1. So I will start updating first the firmware for this one, because I'm using the version 7.0 for the program. So for now, I'm just waiting for the update well finished, so I can start to do the program. So wait for a while. By the way guys, this generator is 400 kVA. This is 3 pieces. So we're doing the synchronizing for 3 pieces but without totalizing. So this is panel to panel and breaker to breaker connections only, as the connections, parallel connections for your power cabling. So it's easy. Guys, while waiting for our update for the versions, I will just double check the wiring if it is wired correctly, and so we can easily identify if there is some wrong connection. So it's easy for us to do the troubleshooting if you are familiar and double check the wiring.
How can I trust your personality? Serving you with only wonders for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Serving you and only me. Serving you and only wonders for real.
While doing the program, make sure you are familiar, or you are doing the familiarize first the wiring. Which one is the remote, which one is your digital input, which one is your command. So it's easy for you to do the program. Okay, let's start. Almost I cannot touch the laptop, is very hot because it is under the sun.
What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make me leave. Seven you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you.
So important of your program, if you have the breaker feedback, this is what we call the breaker auxiliary clause. So that is the feedback for the breaker, for if in case that the breaker is closing, so it will give feedback to the module that the breaker is closed.
I don't know who you are, I don't know what you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, cause I feel you. What's the story to tell?
As always I say, when you are doing the program for synchronizing, it's always start initially, and it always calling for less sets is 70 and calling for more sets is 80, and then always make sure that you have to share the kilowatt share, the kVAR share, and most things important is that program should be check that tick box for that one. So now I'm going to write the program, because it is done already. So now it is writing. is transferring the files. After that, I'm going to take my lunch because it's already 12, like 26, 27. So I will continue after the lunch. So now I will do the configurations for the generator number 2. So let's start. It should be the same program, only the difference is the communications, which is identify which generator is this. For example, this one is 2, so you have to do it that one. So in the program you have to do it, the communication should be 2 also, so it can identify which one is the 2 and which one is the 1, or which one is the 3 generator. So I'm going to write, but first things you have to do it is you have to change the time and then you go for the communications. Power searching. This one. So here, communication. So you have to put it like G2. Okay. And then go from the SCADA. You can now also go from the generator, and you have to do the set points for your interface. So you can adjust it, depends on your standard. Also for your AVR interface, for this one, what we call is for your biasing. Okay. So once you set, then you go from the the multi-set. You go from the multi-set and you put it 2, so we can understand that this generator is at the 2. But don't forget the connections of your MSC connection, so you can identify it between the 2 or 3 generator. Okay, so now I'm going to write because it is already did the program, so I'll just copy from the other one so it can be the same configurations, so it is not making you complicated for this program, because sometimes if you have different versions and different program of YouTube, it is very difficult for you to identify and to do the troubleshooting. So make sure that all are the same. So now I'm writing, I'm just waiting to finish this one. While writing the program, make sure that the cable or the USB connections should not be removed, because it will corrupt your module. So that one will do it in the next topic. I will show you how to recover the corrupt module also. So while waiting, I'm going to check also the wiring of this generator panel number 2. So I will just check only the basic wiring, so from our ECU and the AVR, governor, and the MSC link. So I'll just make sure that there is some connections around here. So this is correct wiring. So from here we're going to check also. So there is some fuses. Okay, so there is. So now we're waiting to finish this one. So this is the generator number 2 and panel number 2. By the way, if you have some questions, you just comment down below to my YouTube channel, so we can answer whatever your questions or problems, so I can answer as I could. Okay. So now we're done. So I will go from the generator number 3. And so now I'm going to do the program for our last generator. This is number 3. So let's start to do the program. Now still alarm because there is no yet the program. So same program, we just only change the generator communications, and for your just put down while we're okay. Okay, now we are done to the program, so we are going to start the generator and try to simulate the speed biasing and the voltage biasing, and we are already adjust the voltage, so let's start and see what will happen. As you can see, we try to do the voltage biasing and the speed biasing. Now it's all working. As you can see, it is moving from the speed for 1500 RPM or 50 Hertz. It's going lower down and raising up. And also the voltage, the same functions. When I adjust by the computer, it's also adjust the voltage down to the normal. Okay, so meaning we are all done here and it is communicated, so we're going to start from the second generator. Okay, so guys, we're ready. Now we're going to start the generator and try to speed bias and voltage bias, and we'll try also to close the breaker if it is working normally. So let's start the generator. So now guys, we are already tried to bias, it is working, and the breaker closing, it is also working. So we are done here. We go start to the third generator. Okay. So okay guys, this is the generator number 3. So we're going to start and try to simulate our speed biasing, voltage biasing, and we try to close our breaker if it is working. So let's start our generator. I've just wrong press. Now still loading. Let's start. Done already for simulating. Everything is okay and everything is working fine. Now we're going to start simulate for our synchronizing. So okay guys, we are almost done for our project. Now we're going to start this generator. We do the manual synchronizing, and then next for that is the automatic synchronizing, and we put the load for the actual load testing for this synchronizing project. So let's start both of the generator manually. Come. can see, we've done the manual synchronizing. It is working and it is syncing both the three generator. Now we will start for the automations, for the auto synchronizing, and we put the load. So now I'll press that auto, so to automatic start. So we'll wait for that until it is too well shut down. So now it is return the link for falling down, and we will check the other one if it is return the link for falling. Now it is shut down, the other one. So the other three is also shutting down. After that, when window is shut down for automations, we're now going to put the load for 100%. Now this tree is already shut down, so we are going to put the load. So for reaching the 80%, so it will start the second generator, and more load for 80%, so it will start the third generator. So let's start to give the load for each of the generator, okay? So for now guys, we are done and perfectly working. So once again, thank you for watching and thank you for all my subscribers, and see you again in my next live. Bye bye.